So screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what we have covered last time? Anyone can recap? Manish, if you remember, you can highlight.
Yes. Factor in we have covered demand patterns, transportation cost, graphical considerations, inventory cost. Actually, sometimes actually by the example you said, sometimes what happen uh, some product we order, but during coming that product we deny that product. We disorder that product. So
Yeah.
that time what they will do, they just store nearby their storeroom, and
Hmm.
someone order that product, then they deliver that same product. They do not came back their right location, or they not take return original warehouse. They just store nearby that location. So we
Yes.
covered like this. In
So
that
we
case,
were,
we has
yeah.
a cost.
Hmm. Yes. In every movement, any movement or every movement takes some cost from the business. So, and our aim to minimize it so that we can maximize the profits, or we can minimize the expenditure or expenses, day-to-day operational or capex. Okay. So we were discussing the supply chain network design. So, and we have also, what is the supply chain network design? It is the efficient or the arrangement of all the supply chain entities, where suppliers, manufacturing plants, and their centers and retail outlets. So their effective arrangement, we will define it as a supply chain network, and how we will design it and why we will design it. So we already discussed this. So there are components we already discussed, and these factors we were discussing. So why we need to have a supply chain network design to minimize the cost that we will that's why we have to plan the network, how we will design it. That's why we need a supply chain network, and we have the design part differently, so that we can manage the production cost, transportation cost, inventory cost, operational cost, and there are many costs associated in subcategories of these costs. Okay, so there are many factors which are influencing the network design, by which is the most effective economical network that will be applied to the business. And this network design may be differ and different patterns for the different models of the business, like if it is the different industry like automobile industry, or if it is a very big e-commerce industry like Flipkart, Myntra. So they are also having the different network design of supply chain, so that they can put their warehouse where the minimum cost, where the demand is high, like the metropolitan cities. So mostly what we have, if you are living in the Delhi NCR, so their warehouses, the number of warehouses in Delhi NCR are maximum in the number. Why? Because their demand of having the parcel order in a day is very high. So this is how they have designed, they have allocated their warehouse center in that place. So this is the one pattern, this is the one aspect I am telling here. So, but if you look around the different home cities or towns, which are like very far from the metropolitan cities, so their delivery days will be exceeded or will be increased as per the transportation cost and the warehouse distances. Okay, so if you are living in Delhi NCR, so you will get the parcel even in a one day, or even in 2 to 3 hours if you have the Amazon Prime subscription. So this is how the different supply chain network every different company is using. Why? to minimize their cost, production cost, their inventory levels, their service level requirements. Also, in small cities, people used to go, and their online order frequency is very low as compared to the metropolitan cities. So their service level in requirement in these metropolitan cities is high, but in small cities where the conditions are different, where they are having not the corporates, so they can have the less frequency of the orders. So if you are belonging to some different hometowns, not the Delhi NCR, not the Bangalore, not the Tamil Nadu, these all developed cities of the India, so you can understand this, the delivery days will be exceeded. So this is how different, and also like in Gurgaon, we are having the very big factory production house of Maruti Suzuki, if anyone know. So their labor is very cheap there in Gurgaon. Also, the different automobile spares, other facilities. There are many industries are located in Manesar, okay, which is very nearby to Gurgaon. So most industries, raw material, these all things are located in Gurgaon. Why? Because the network design, the supply, this is how they are like minimizing their transportation cost, also their production cost, because the vendors are very cheaply available there. So this is the like the geographical considerations we will also take, like labor cost. If we do the if I talk about my first company, so we are having only one office in India, that is Richie Circuitronics, and we are handling the operations, and we are having factory in China, and we are delivering the products to the Mexico, Europe cities, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and these the Europe countries. So, but why the CEO of that company chooses India to have the backend operations? Why? Because there the labor cost of the India is very cheap as compared to different cities like America, USA, Europe. So that this is why the this is and comes under the geographical considerations. So taxes also, if like other companies, the MNCs will come to India, they will have the relaxation taxes from the government. This is also the law. So and the taxes and regulation, these all things, these all, why? Because if the this is how our business, the globalization is doing the making the economy of our India at higher level. So this is, these all things are included in doing the network design. There are also we are having SEZ, special economic zones, that were made by the government rules and regulations, where also the taxes relaxation has been given to the industries, companies. Like if I was working in EXL services, that is also comes under the SEZ zone. So their custom duty has been removed. We were having the very many profits, or many, the if we have want the loan funds from the government, that will be given easily with less and very less paperwork. So there are many factors which influence the supply chain network design, transportation and their inventory levels, service level requirements. So it will be depending on the business type or model, which business are using and which industry we are working or we are talking about. So we are by supply chain network design steps, how we will make the network design of the supply chain network. Okay, what are the steps, why we need a planning or why we need a guide to make a supply chain network? So firstly, we will define the objective, setting the clear goals for the network design. Like if we are if we want to open some factory or for some shops, so mainly what will happen, we will procure from where. Look, we in all the cities we have one place in all the cities where the wholesalers will work only. Like if I talk about in Agra, there is some Sindhi Bazaar in Agra, where the clothes cost is very cheap. There are the big wholesalers are there. So there is always one place. Then we come to the retail outlets, which is available in small markets where we go. So this is what is the business type we are opening. So, firstly, we will clear the objective. What are the goals? Why we need to network? Why we have to design the which network we need to have. So, this is the objective. If anyone like want to, we will like set up the example. So if anyone can suggest one like XYZ business, so we will have the supply chain design by using your inputs. So Manish, if you have in your mind some business, we will design the its network, supply chain
Yeah.
network. Yeah.
Uh, Actually, earlier I was thinking about delivery wine home at home, but nowadays I heard about a Zomato will do that. Earlier I was thinking most of the people drink on the road and some other platform just as making a gathering all out. So I thought why I should not deliver those who really actually want that wine. So I should deliver it at home there. They enjoy at their home. No need to make gathering and causes and fighting each others.
Hmm.
So I was thinking about that, but now I heard about nowadays Zomato will start this.
Yeah,
Uh,
right now this facility is not available because it is not agreed or permitted by the government of India. So I don't know if this is working or not. Till now, there are many apps I have not seen this kind of facilities there. So if I was like asking about some XYZ business, like if we all the 11 participants are there, if we want to set up some business like hypothetical, so how we will design its network by using these steps. So we will discuss this, and I want everyone's inputs there. So anyone can suggest one kind of business, so we can have the its network design.
For smartphone manufacturing.
What, Santosh?
Smartphone manufacturing business.
Okay, smartphone manufacturing. So everyone knows. So let's say XYZ, we are having the smartphone manufacturing company. So we are like thinking to start this smart manufacturing, smart mobile, na, Santosh?
Yes, ma'am. Smartphone electronics manufacturing.
Okay. So smart mobiles manufacturing. So how we will design? Why we are having the this design? Why we are having this business? First of it, we want profit or money. Okay. First goal is this, because every business will not go in the losses. The first goal of every business is to earn money, is to earn profit. Secondly, what will be? What will it be? Santosh, Manish, anyone?
We can do market research by using customer feedback. We can check any industrial reports and historical data.
No, like if we want to open the smart mobile manufacturing company, so what we need to design, like how we will start, what are the prerequisites, I'm asking. So what will be the goals of the business, and how it will we will design the network, how we will select the location plot where we will manufacturing, we will install the manufacturing plant, how we will decide these all factors.
Resources availability and based
You're not audible clearly.
uh, based on the resources. availability at that particular location, we will place the manufacturing plant.
Hmm. Okay, for smart mobile manufacturing company, what do you think in India if we want to open? So, which location is more favorable to this business? Any suggestions?
Actually, as I learn about, actually, first thing we should establish there is a good road connectivity, and apart from that, like fire brigade, hospital, and transportation, there is available, fit and fine, and water supply. So environment, there is no any impact there. Actually, in Delhi, a lot of uh, im bad impact of atmosphere, so gases, etc. So we should find out that location there is a not hazard of or not impact a human being. So that location we should find out, as well as we should find out there is no any locality. Actually, locality will also uh, disturb our business, our plants employee, so that also impact. So we should also find out right place. There is no any villager or no local persons. Electricity, there will be get 24-hour electricity.
Yeah, look, every factor, every parameters will not fall 100%ly, but we can go 80 to 90% that we can have it. So let's say what will be the location, like let's say XYZ location like Manesar, because there are many industries there. So if we set up the smart mobile manufacturing company in Manesar, so what will be our goals? What we have considered that first there is the transportation अच्छा होना चाहिए, ठीक है. Secondly, what will be the second cost sources? We will need the skilled sources, okay, which which know about the AutoCAD skills, because we have to design the mobile manufacturing or mobile design. Also, we so skilled labor we need, okay. Thirdly, what we will else need? What else we will need?
Raw material suppliers for the
Raw
manufacturing.
material suppliers. So
As well
that
as machinery and technologies.
raw material suppliers. So we will mostly like in India, companies they are importing the materials from China. So China will be the suppose suggestion in the example. Okay, and what though? So the transportation, skilled labor, raw material suppliers, and others.
Machinery and tools and
That will also we will import from the China
yeah.
machinery.
We can choose any manufacturer partner, means for the location where we can do the assembly of the smartphones. So we can
Okay.
choose any manufacturing.
So the already installed manufacturing, or you want it to be the outsourced partner? So according to Santosh, he is saying we will contact with outsourced partner and we will assemble, or we will make our tags on the product and we will launch into the market. So this is the ideology.
Yes, ma'am.
This can be the ideology. This is all. There are many like Patanjali is doing this. They have contacted the local vendors in the villages or the tribes, and they have make the product, but and they are procuring the finished product from the local communities, and then they are repacking it in their warehouse. And some products are also original, but mostly Patanjali is using this business strategy, and there are many other small companies which are doing this. So this is also the one kind of business model. So outsourcing.
Excuse me, ma'am. Actually, little bit I ask for franchisee and or
Hmm.
this type of business. So which is they're doing Patanjali. what is the difference? Actually, like a Bikaner and yeah, Haldiram. Sorry, Haldiram not. Bapu Ki Kutia. There is many restaurant and foods house. They are providing a franchisee like MBA Chai Wala. So they are
Yeah.
providing a franchisee. But what are you doing a Pantanjali? What will it say?
Patanjali, it's before it was, I think, Ruchi Soya Industries. Now they have taken over that industry. Like they have merged the company, and now they have the Patanjali Foods Limited. So what they are doing, they are having their centers in Haridwar. If anyone belongs to there, so they are having their factories, production house only in the Haridwar location. But
Yeah,
also they have connected the local vendors around there, and they have given the formula. I mean, they are not manufacturing the finished full product in their production house, but they have contacted some other vendors which are already into the same kind of business, because Patanjali has not only one category they are like marketing in the market. They have different kinds of product. They have also the phenyl thing. They're also having the soaps. They're also having the honey. They're also having medicines. So they are dealing in the in very different categories of product. They are also having maybe they have launched many other products. So what they are doing, they those companies who have not named in the market, though, like we don't know about them, so they have contacted them, and this is also profitable to those local communities. Why? Because they are selling their product in their name as well. They plus they're also selling their products to Patanjali in their name, so their sales has been increasing. So they are in like they are selling their prices, their products by on their platform as well. They are doing by different companies, right, like Patanjali. So this is how their Patanjali is doing the business model. Healthcare. Okay. So Manish, you are
Yeah,
clear?
got it.
So there are many companies doing the label thing. There are many footwear. If you have gone to the retail outlets of the footwear, so what they are doing, they have the chit on the last side of the footwear. If you have anyone have removed it, so it was a different label. But customer doesn't doesn't care about it. It just, we need just a product, just a good product, what
Yeah.
its name. So but some people are also conscious about the brand, so they only go to that brand. So that is also a different psychology of the human being. But mostly the middle class, the lower class, they need a product. But the upper creamy layer or the different kind of people need a brand name. Like in Chandigarh, if you know, so they are very brand freak peoples are there. So they, if anyone belongs to Chandigarh or their nearby areas, so there is only branded things are selling. Maybe their first copy, 7A copy, or the different copies, but they need a name to buy it. But we also having that psychology, like if we have the baby soap, so we also have that one name, Johnson's baby soap. So this is the this is very psychological effect we are having. But nowadays there are different companies also come into that baby section, that is Mama Earth, also the Himalayas.
Mm.
They are like they are increasing their products, but we are having that one name always in the mind, that is Johnson and Johnson. So this is the business strategies they are using. So second, we are doing the data collection and analysis. So what we are doing, that why we need it, where the location. So these are the data we are collecting to find out to open a smart mobile manufacturing company. So, and what are the analysis gathering? So also there is one way to start a business. We can copy the different already existing company which are into the mobile manufacturing. If we have like Samsung, for example, so if they are already having the manufacturing company in India, so we will copy their ideas. So we can also do this, because in starting we need an example, we need to study case studies, how they have started, how they have procured the materials. So by that also we can start the business. So these analysis and data collection, these all comes under the second step of the supply chain network design. Now we have selected the location, we have the skilled labor in India, like we already India. So, and also the raw material suppliers and machinery we will import from the from China, and the location plot. So some people will have the rented property. We will go to the rent property for first, because we in first go we cannot establish a big factory without having the demand. So for starting, mostly startups will do on the rental properties, or they will go to the whole online thing, like the website platforms, apps is also the last step. When they have established their business, then they will go to the app, because making app is also expensive thing, and making website is also not cheaper. So firstly, for like starting in the business, we will have the rental property in Manesar. Okay. Because if we buy the plot, if we construct there, so there is many capital we goes into the block money. That is the block money. We are doing the capex. In capex means capital expenditure we are doing to having the big construction. But if we are already established company like Tata company, if I talk about, so that is already the established company. If they will open their different warehouse in different locations, so they can do it by the capex thing. But in starting, start of a business for early startup, we can't use this option. Distribution network like warehousing and retail. Yes. So this is the data collection we have done. First is smart first step is defining the object. We have defined the object. By what we are doing the smart mobile manufacturing company, we want profit and we want the name fame. Okay, this is the set goals of any business. Secondly, what we are doing, we are having the data collection. How we can start the business? Firstly, we will have the rental property, and for the capital, every company, every business needs a capital. So for that, we will have the banks. We will take loan or anything. We will raise the funds, like in business shark, tank sharks, what come on the television. So they are also doing the funding. So for capital, whatever the capital we need, we will take from the bank loans. There are the different paperwork, that is the different thing. Okay. For outsourcing, we can also have the outsourced partner, or we can have also the rental property for the assembling the mobile manufacturing. Also we want the technical softwares we need. So these all things we will do on into the rental property. That will be our address. Also we need a GST number. Without GST number, we cannot start any business. Yes. Then we have the raw material supplier from the China. We have the skilled labor. We have this transportation partner. We have these said things. So, and we also have the case study that we studied from the Samsung or XYZ mobile company, which is already installed in the factory in India. So Santosh is saying data analytics for real-time tracking, inventory management, demand forecasting. So we can use the software like SAP and Oracle SCM Cloud. So, but in the starting of the business, we cannot, afford these expensive software like SAP and Oracle, because these are very expensive. Their license is very expensive. And for one person, their license is very expensive. So we cannot afford that in the starting of the business. We will install them as per the demand will increase. How we will manage it? But firstly, we will have the pen, paper, we have the Excel. There are many small softwares we are having. But starting, we cannot switch to the SAP, and because in SAP also we have the customized modules there. So if we have no business model there, then we cannot go to the SAP and have this SAP license. They will also ask what are your requirements, what is your model, what are you using. So we cannot have these details. So we can also not in first step we cannot have the SAP or Oracle SCM for the first. Okay, thirdly is we have done the two steps. Now third is developing and evaluating network scenarios. So creating different network configurations. So for third point, what do you think about the smart mobile manufacturing company? What are the different network configuration we can have, different scenarios? So Santosh have given this idea of this manufacturing company. So Santosh, define the third step. How we will take the third step? Developing and evaluating network scenarios.
We can choose mentioned previously, as we can check the manufacturing uh, sup- manufacturing suppliers for raw material and manufacturing setup, and then after logistics setup, and then after we can choose any market research for the analyze the demand and regulatory requirements.
Okay.
And we can also build the network, and also for the risk assessment and recovery strategy, etc.
No, these things these terms are right, but how we will apply them when you want to start this smart mobile manufacturing company? How you will apply these terms into the business? If I take the first network scenario, what will be your suggestion? If you want to start the company, you have the data collection, you have the transportation partner, you have the skilled labor, you have the raw material supplier, you already installed the machinery, or you have outsourced the partner, you have the assembled warehouse in the rental property of Manesar. So what will be the different network scenarios? What you can think?
For the evaluation, ma'am, we can do efficiency and cost effectiveness purpose based on the
Yes.
cost effectiveness and efficiency.
Okay, so cost effective and efficiency.
Efficiency.
Okay, efficiency in what?
Whatever means based on the skilled labor or the production, etc.
Okay, production, suppliers,
Yes,
manufacturing,
skill matrix.
KPIs, let's say.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the first scenario. So if we take the first network design, because before selecting the design or what is the definition is efficient arrangement of the supply chain entities. Okay. So we will have the different patterns first, like different designs. Then we will select the one which will suited our business the mostly, or which model is very favorable to our business. So firstly we have different options, like we have the different options when we are having the four options in one question. So multiple choice questions, so we must have the different choices to select which one is the best suited to our business. Okay, So like Santosh has given one scenario. First is cost effectiveness. Like cost effectiveness is we are having the cost price. We already know this concept, cost price and selling price, sales price. Okay, so the cost price, if we can minimize the cost price by considering these transportation cost, labor costs, rental cost, these all costs minimized, and making the pricing of the product, let's say 10,000 of a product, 10,000 rupees, let's say our cost CP. We have considered all the factors that we discussed in the second step. So we have make the mobile in 10,000 rupees. Okay. We have made the 10,000 rupees. Okay. So this is the cost price in which everything is covered. The PCBs, the software, the licenses, the apps we are using, the interface we are using in the model. So what is the latest version we are using nowadays in the mobiles? If anyone knows Snapdragon, what is like, if anyone have purchased a new mobile, so they must know what version they are using. Anyone? So no one has purchased a new mobile phone yet. So how will our company will, run? So let's say there is, I don't know the latest version, but let's say the Snapdragon, I think. Maybe it was very old. So Snapdragon version, whatever, we are also using the Android. So by using all these specifications and features, we are having the cost price of our mobile phone is 10,000 rupees. Android 14 version is live. Okay. So we are having these features. We are having the camera. What will be the camera specification under 10,000 rupees we can give to our customer? Santosh, you have to say, tell me the specifications because you have suggested this business. Santosh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Uh,
So tell me camera specification you can give with us at the CP of 10,000 rupees. Only cost price I'm asking. Okay. What
yeah.
about you? What features you can give in 10,000 rupees of mobile phone? That is the only CP we are asking. That we will take the margins and we will sell this phone into 15,000 to the market. That is the different part. So what will be the specification? First is like Snapdragon. We are using the software. We are having the Android 14. And what will be the camera specifications?
We can give main camera,
Mhm.
which is of 48 megapixel,
48 megapixel front camera. No, back
and
camera.
the main camera, front camera 13 megapixel,
13 megapixels.
and we can give ultra wide camera for 8 megapixel,
8 megapixel is ultra wide.
right? And also we
And
can give micro camera for 2 megapixel.
micro camera. Okay. 2 megapixel हो गया. Okay. Other than what, when we buy a phone, what other specifications we need to know? One is also the battery backup. So, how much mAh battery backup you need in 10,000 rupees? What will be the battery backup?
4,000 ampere.
Okay, so it will be 4,000. No, milliampere. Okay. And what other specifications we need to know when we buy a phone?
Storage.
We need to check the processor,
Processor is a Snapdragon.
Snapdragon,
Yeah,
and we need
processor is
to
fixed.
check random access memory, RAM,
RAM and yeah, RAM. How much RAM we can give?
6 GB or 4 GB.
6 GB. Okay.
And external storage or internal storage means
Hmm.
expandable via micro SD card. So
Okay.
we can provide
External. Hmm.
64 GB or 128 GB.
Okay.
Then we can provide battery backup, which is of 5000 mAh,
Okay. 5,000.
33 watt battery.
Okay.
And
So, and also we are giving them the charger.
yes,
Okay. That we also have to include in our mobile phone price. Okay.
yeah. And also we can include fingerprint sensors,
Ha,
what are
fingerprint sensors. Yes.
like thermal sensors or for our fingerprint sensor, etc.
Thermal
So
sensors plus
face
fingerprint sensors.
face sensor.
Hmm. Okay. So these are the latest technologies that are floating in the market. So we have like copied into our mobile phone, and we have do the developing different scenarios like what we need. So plus charger we are giving, also what we are giving the earphones. We are also giving the earphones that will make us the different in the market, make us sustain in the market, because mostly charger earphones are not provided nowadays. So let's say we all have these specifications and we have the make the cost price under 10,000 rupees. Okay, so we are manufacturing the mobile phone, finished mobile phone, or in our factory, in our manufacturing plant under in the 10,000 rupees approximately. Okay. Now we have to sell it into the market. Now how we will take the margins? Now tell me how we will take the profit margins in 10,000 rupees. How which price is suitable for the market to sell, to launch it in the market? Tell me, after 10 we have the 10,000 rupees, so how we will take the profit margin? How much margin profit we want to earn? So anyone? So what do you think in in a start of a business, what profit margin we can set to sustain in the market? How much profit we can earn from the customer? This is also a good question.
30 or 40%.
30 or 40%. So what will it be of 10,000 rupees?
Probably it will goes
We
12,000, 30,000.
can assume
Okay.
approximately 50 to 20%. If we consider 20%, which approximately 8,000 would be the cost price 8,000 and selling price would be 10,000.
Okay, so let's say the profit margin we are having the 2,000 rupees to start a business to sustain in the
Yes.
market.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So we are taking the profit margin of 2,000 rupees only. Okay, this is the selling price. So now we have taken the margin, we have launched the product of 12,000 rupees of mobile in the market, and how we will sell it? Which retail outlets will distribute these cell phones? How we will advertise them? Choosing the fourth step is selecting the best network design and implementing the network design. So we already made the network, we choose the location, we have the labor. Now we have to do the best network design. Like if we have the market in sorry, plant in Manesar, so which retail outlets will be the suitable for the marketing? Tell me how we can sell this 12,000 of mobile phone of a new company to the market, to the customers.
I have two idea. I will
Hmm.
put two things. First, you will be get a 6 month service, free of cost service. Any technical issue, any problems in the mobile, then you can come back. We will provide a free of cost service. Second, you will get a 1 year insurance. Insurance means you lost your phone, then
1
you will be,
year insurance free.
yes, 1 year.
So
That's
these are the attraction strategies to the, but how you will select the distribution channel? How you will distribute the company, which retail outlets you will use, which is nearby to Manesar as well. Because as per me, Gurgaon is the best nearby location from Manesar. So in Gurgaon, how we will sell this mobile phone? We have these two ideas are fine, Manish. We can give them 6 month what 6 month technical issue if there. We will
yes,
give them,
service, free of
yeah,
cost
we will
service.
give them yeah, service, technical service free. Also, we are giving the 1 year insurance to the customer free. Okay, these two ideas are good. We can give them this service. This is the service requirement, service level requirement. So, what will be the distribution channels? I'm asking the transportation, the distribution channels. Which outlet, retail outlets we will use to sell this mobile phone? Santosh, you know more about mobile phones and electrical things.
First of one, we can do digital marketing for
Okay, digital marketing.
launching the product. Then after we can do the procurement cost, means we can do the bulk purchasing. Also, we can do the direct sourcing, means we can directly source to the manufacturing.
No, we have to sell the product. Digital marketing is fine. We can do the digital marketing. But how we will sell the product physically? We can register that product on Amazon firstly, secondly on Flipkart, where the mostly in the sale, then the big billion days comes on the Flipkart, on Amazon. So we can capture the sale of the customer, because most of the people does not take things from the name. But if you are the customer, so you can buy the unnamed or unsound company from the Amazon or Flipkart. You can buy the that product, Santosh.
I didn't get your question, ma'am. What you said?
So if you launch, like we have launched our product on Amazon, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
or
Yes.
Flipkart. So will you, if you are the customer, you will buy that product if you have not heard that name in the market. So will you purchase that product at
No,
rupees of
ma'am. No, no, no.
7,000 rupees?
No, ma'am. I will not use.
No. So why you will not buy it?
So we need to do. We basically purchase that phone which are currently we all hear about this. Means this is a phone which is very popular, or which is also in market.
Hmm.
So basically we purchase that phones.
So how we will invade in the market? How there are other companies also. Oppo is there, Realme is there. There are many other companies, Samsung. We already know, but there are also small companies like Intex. If you have heard, there are small phone they are selling, which is like of Intex. I have seen some people are using them.
Yes, yes. Intex
Intex is there. So before launching a product, we need to do the promotion.
promotion.
Yes. Maybe you have seen some small campaigns are doing at the roadside. Why? They are,
Yes,
and they are having the effective writing of their product name of their product company, like the Oppo.
yes, ma'am.
And they have also the very good strategy, very, very quick name, that like Oppo. And we have also the BlackBerry phones. We have also the Spice phones were there
Yeah,
available
yeah, yeah.
at that time. So the name should be very crisp and very able to remember. The memory of the human is very predictable or very favorable. They have, if they're the name is short, They can even easily remember that. So firstly, we have to do the promotion before launching the product.
Yes, ma'am.
So by promotions, if we hear one name like Oppo 10 times in a day, so we will remember it. Yeah, I have remembered that. So this is how these are the psychological strategies we are using to start a business before a launch. So also is Oyo rooms, Oyo hotel rooms. This is also very small name. There are many companies using this strategy. Zomato is rhyming with the tomato and potato. So that is why they are using the Zomato thing, Zomato name. Blinkit is also very good name. So these are the before launching a product, we need to do promotion. We need to have the name of the company, which is very easy to remember to the human beings. So till now we have discussed the first four things, because we only have the one scenario which came from the Santosh, that is cost effectiveness, then efficiency in skilled and product supplier. These all the components of the supply chain network design. So if that network design scenario will place into the fit into the place, then we will select that design and we will make the profits, and we will have to advertise our product into the market. So this is how, but in start of the business, we can not have the one network design that can be differ as per the demand. Like we have these factors. By considering these factor, demand patterns, transportation cost, production cost, inventory cost, like simultaneously, this will happen simultaneously in the start of a business. So these all factors will affect the network design. That's right when we open any kind of business and we launch the product. So I wish you have understand how important to have the supply chain network design. We must plan to start a network. So
Ma'am,
look,
we can add one more point. Like
yes,
we can also provide a financial option. Means right now
yeah,
nowadays
finance
everyone
option.
using
Yeah.
everyone using iPhone, because iPhone giving such installment plans.
But
So
finance
right,
option, Apple is giving finance option. Why? Because they are already have their names in our mind. Apple is a very premium company. They are
yeah.
having their own
So
software. But
we can give any
this is
alternative.
strategy. Look, this is strategy will not work in the new company, because we don't know about that company. Why we will finance that company? है ना? So all
Uh,
strategies we can chase our competitors, we can use their ideas, but every strategy of their running company, running business will not profitable to different if we are starting the business. So
yeah, ma'am.
we have to analyze it. It will take much time, but we have to analyze it. So this is how the supply chain design affects the business.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We will discuss it. Yeah. Yes.
one point. Actually, by that point, we will reduce our cost. For example, we manufacturing the iPhone. Someone is manufacturing a earphone. So we combine that. We will
Yeah.
purchase a
Yeah.
whole. And in
We can
advertisement,
minimize. Yeah. Good point, Manish.
and apart from that, in box where we pack, front side we will print our logo, and just front and downside, other side will be print someone else advertisement, like somebody launch their
Yeah.
earphone, headphone. Will we print that or merge the cost in one cost? We will make a whole box.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So there are many ideas, there are many models we can use to start a business. So this is very good point. We can merge the many companies are doing this. So this is how we can factors are using have the supply chain network design. So the time has been up. It's 4. So we will discuss later tomorrow in tomorrow's session the rest of the slides. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm leaving. Okay. Any other questions? If you have, we will discuss them tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yeah, Manish, class is over.
Ma'am, yes, but actually earlier I asked